Hello, everyone. Welcome to Michelle Crochets in Kansas, and I'm Michelle. I wanted to welcome you all here. I thank you so much for watching my live, either live or the replay. I wanted to show you what I'm working on or what I've made in the past. The thumbnail was a cardigan I made using medium gray in Karen 1 pound. And I made this a long time ago with sock yarn. It's a beautiful shawl. I was getting together with a group of ladies at a library near where I live. And somebody had this pattern, and good morning, Anita. How are you? Would you look at this, Anita? I made this about 8 to 10 years ago. Thank you. Using sock yarn. I think I only used 2 skeins. I'm doing well. I'm feeling a lot better than I was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I had like sinus pressure all over my head. So anytime I moved my head, it felt like a bowling ball was rolling around in there. Sounds were amplified, and I started taking some steroids yesterday for this. So I started feeling better yesterday. But I'm really excited to show you this. And the thumbnail was me wearing a cardigan that I made, that one is a free pattern online. I forget which website, but I think it's called the Simple Cardigan. I don't remember what pattern this is, but I know it's some ladies I was meeting some ladies in a library near where I live and we were sharing the pattern. Yeah, sinus problems can make you feel awful, especially when sounds get amplified because of it. And you feel like you've got a bowling ball rolling around in your head whenever you move. My neck doesn't hurt as much turning left to right like that. Hurts more going this way than left. But anyway, I'm pretty pleased with this. It's one of the few items I haven't given away. I've got lots of doilies that I've made. And the doilies, I buy pattern books for the doilies mostly. I like the pineapple doilies especially. I do have one in here that I bought because I love the colors. But my head always feels awful bending over with sinus troubles. Yeah. Have you talked to your doctor about that? I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm on the steroids, but I know you got to be careful with taking steroids. When I took those after I had shingles, I was feeling awful. I mean, to the point that I was getting mad and was afraid to get near my husband. But it's scary when you think you belong in a mental institution in a rubber room due to the medication you're taking. Hi there, Susan. How are you? I was wondering if you'd find me. I tried something new today. I discovered the camera on my phone or on my laptop, and I tried recording a video on my laptop, but I don't know how to get it from that camera app to the YouTube. I'm doing all right, Susan. I did years ago, but they wanted me to have an MRI of my sinuses, and I'm too claustrophobic. I remember they put me in an MRI machine once to just, I forget what for, probably to check my thyroid. And hi, cool. Thank me for what, Roberta? Don't forget to give Michelle a thumbs up. Yes, thank you. So what, you're thanking me for what? For leaving you a comment and watching your video? Yes, you do have talent. I love your stuffed animals. I mean, I think I fought trying to figure out that Triceratops. That was tough. The teddy bears I have no problems with. Then again, maybe it's because I made so many of them. I was going through my yarns bags and stuff. I found pieces, legs for my next teddy bear or whatever I'm going to be making. I forgot what I was making when I made all this. But then I've got this one, and I've got another one in. Oh, it's not in here right now. But there was a blue, it looked like an ear for a teddy bear. But I was showing them something I made about 10 years ago, Roberta. I made this shawl using sock yarn. So, bonjour Enid, comment ça va? Yeah, your body bags. Yep. So I'm guessing, Roberta, that you make a lot of amigurumi stuffed animals. Thank you, Roberta. I think we all find things we didn't finish. Yes. And sometimes I find things that I don't remember what it was, what size hook I used, or anything. So I get rid of it, or I take it apart. Or sometimes, if it's just a little piece, I throw it away. Not Magic is saying, okay. And that's funny, Roberta, about the body bags. Not Magic says hi to Enid. Enid says, bon et toi? Ça va bien? Bien is the correct word to use in response to that. But I understand bon too, because bon is also good. But when you ask how are you, the correct response is bien. Je vais bien. Okay. Howdy now. Says Inherited Stitches. And then Peppermint Stitches, which is Susan, says that shawl is beautiful. Thank you. I couldn't tell you what pattern the shawl was. I don't remember. It was about 8 to 10 years ago when I didn't shake as bad. True story. We were on vacation and stopped at a rest stop. I went to get my crochet out and I said, dang it, I forgot my body bags. Oh, the looks I got. That is hilarious. Oh, thank you, Susan. You sound like me. Body bags. Well, this is one of the things that I still have. Blathering males. What are blathering males, Enid? And yes, the last few years I make almost exclusively amigurumi. I don't have an attention span longer than a flea these days. Well, I guess they got a pretty long attention span. They're always intent on biting me. Hi, Juanita. Who's Ladybug? Yapping. Okay. Not Magic says, Anita, hi, sister. Laugh out loud. You. What about me, Juanita? See what I made with sock yarn years and years and years ago? I'm Ladybug? Okay. Thank you. It's made with sock yarn. One of the few things I didn't give away. I asked my daughter if she would want doilies because I made a lot of them. She's like, no thanks. I'm popping back out. I'm in the middle of a candy corn mermaid. Ooh, I would love to see that. I managed to put a picture of my Calming Comfort Afghan at the top of my Facebook page that I started so we can upload pictures of the things we're making. to show off what we make? I would love it if you guys put stuff on there. Good morning. I love to crochet. You're Susan, right? Tank. Sorry. I'll call you Tank. I would love to see your mermaid, Roberta. Candy corn mermaid. Okay, Susan says put it on for a minute so I can see how big it is on you. Like that. Is that what you wanted to see? Good morning, my bitten Michelle. What do you mean by bitten? Hi, Enid, darling. Good, now I can find you. I tried adding it to my default description, what I add in the description box all the time. But I don't think it's on this video or all of them. Yes, Michelle, that's great. Okay. Hi, Tank, says Enid. Roberta says Michelle Crochet's Facebook page. Thank you, Roberta. Flea bitten, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Inherited Stitches says some large and evil insect bit me yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever gotten bitten by a wasp? I did. I smacked it off of me, screamed, and stomped home. So what was it, Enid? Okay, Not Magic says the picture is still a bit blurred on Facebook, Michelle. What, your picture or my Afghan? Tank. Hi, Tank, says Roberta. Tank says, hi, Magic. Enid says, I've been stung by a wasp. Yep, but I have been bitten by a horsefly before. Wow. I don't think I have. Peppermint Stitches says, I am allergic to anything that bites. So what happens when you get bitten by mosquitoes? Enid says, I think perhaps the bug yesterday was a horsefly. Oh, wow. I hate horseflies a lot. Horsefly bites hurt, says Anita. So do wasp bites. Enid says, I put some Benadryl ointment on it when I got home. Good. Tank says, laugh out loud, I'm talking about the live stream bug has bitten Michelle. Yep. Well, Susan wanted me to go live today. She asked, so I complied. Okay, Peppermint Stitches said, me too, green horsefly. And it says it makes me feel empathy for horses. Tank, Roberta says, tank, yes, LOL. So I got bitten by the bug to go live stream. When they are obviously being tormented. Oh, I have to use my epicenter? And when they are obviously being tormented. Oh, so you feel empathy for horses. Michelle the Afghan. Which one? Okay, Mermaid is staring judgingly. She needs a tail and hair. Take care, everyone. Well, thanks for coming in, Roberta. I appreciate you coming in. And don't forget the thumbs up. We've got 14 people and only 6 thumbs. It's fun talking to all of you. Yes, it's fun talking to you too. Oh, your EpiPen. Oh, okay, when you get stung? Or I go unconscious. Oh, no. Even mosquito bites? Wow. For stings, the best thing to do is slice an onion and hold on the sting. It draws the poison out. I did not know that. Hi, Roseanne. How are you? Do you have any other good homeopathic remedies, Anita? I would love to hear all about them. You can start we can start a thread on my Facebook page, Michelle Crochets, for homeopathic remedies. That would be awesome, Anita, if you can start it and add that to it. That would be wonderful. Because we get bitten by mosquitoes and chiggers all the time in our yard. Roseanne says, I'm well, thanks. I'm glad you're doing well, Roseanne. Anita says, my uncle carried his EpiPen and an onion everywhere. That's cool. I heard that meat tenderizer does too. Does meat tenderizer is good for stings? Draws the poison out? I thought autocorrect only hated me. EpiPen equals epicenter. Tank, you're funny. So, Roseanne, this is a shawl I made years ago using sock yarn. I don't remember the pattern I used. It was long before internet became so much a part of my everyday life. It was around, but it wasn't as pervasive. So I'm meeting the ladies at the Crochet Guild in my area today for a charity workshop. A lot of what I make is the wristers to cover the pediatric IV covers, to cover the IVs that go into their hands. I like it. Nice work. Nice pattern. Thank you. I don't remember the pattern I used for this, but the Remedies. I've never heard the meat tenderizer, but I do use the onion and know it works. That should be fun to meet with the ladies. Yes, it's fun. And having a remedies, a homeopathic remedies section in that I can add some things too. I mean, I'm not as well versed, but I know you, since you're part Indian, you probably have some more homeopathic remedies that have been handed down to you from the Indians. Enid. Timmy, how are you? It's so good to see you. We're talking about my Facebook page that I started so we can upload videos or pictures of what we're making and our finished projects. Because I would love to see everything you're working on. So I started a Facebook page titled Michelle Crochets. And if you scroll up in this chat, you will see that Roberta Magic not Magic, put in the URL for it, the crochet group. I don't have any. Well, the picture I have on there now is the one I have with the Common Comfort Afghan. I have that at the top of the page. And it's called Michelle Crochets. Okay, I'm lost on some, I've got to get caught up. All right, Timmy, good morning. They use a syringe now that you put over the bite, then pull back on the plunger, and it pulls the poison out. Okay, that's interesting, Tank. So who does that with the syringe? Hi, Timmy. I've had a rough morning. I'm sorry, Timmy. Anita says, that's awesome. I'll have to tell my mom. Peppermint Stitches says, sorry, Timmy. I love to crochet. I use homeopathic remedies. I would like to start a thread on my Facebook page, Tank, for homeopathic remedies, because there are times I just don't want to mess with medicine. I'd rather try to heal the issues with homeopathic remedies. And Tank says meat tenderizer contains papain, an enzyme found in papayas that breaks down the protein in meat. It also breaks down the protein in insect venom, which makes it effective in. Sorry, it cut you off, Tank. It's Timmy, right? Okay, I'll search it up. Susan says that's rough. Timmy says, yep, the sensor fell off in 3 days. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Timmy. I'll look it up. I was started on a CGM, aka continuous glucose meter, 3 days ago. Wow. Tank says, I have to have my breathing meds, but tried to use natural otherwise. Yeah, I like to try homeopathic remedies rather than always go to the other stuff. Timmy says, inherited stitches. Have you seen Amy Long to crochet lately? I love to crochet. Okay, so it's effective in healing the bite, the meat tenderizer you're talking about. Okay, bug bite thing, that's what it's called. It's on Amazon for $9.89. Bug bite thing. And Timmy uses peppermint and eucalyptus for breathing. Peppermint will clear your sinuses. And it's a good way to keep spiders away, is what I've heard. Or I read it somewhere. Probably on the internet. But hey, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. But it's worth a shot to try it, right? I discovered the camera on my computer, how to record myself. I don't know how to retrieve it. So I don't know. I tried recording a video on my laptop to put on here, and I can't figure it out. So I think I'll just have to keep using the my phone to record for now. Yes, it keeps spiders and mice away, Timmy says. That's awesome. Tank says, Timmy, I have several lung diseases, not just breathing problems. I was born with bad lungs. I'm sorry to hear that, Tank. But I hope what you're doing is working to help you with your lung issues. Enid says, not that I am aware of, Timmy. And I don't know what that's in response to. I gotta go back and look. Have you, okay, you've seen them elong to crochet lately. Okay, and Susan says, so doesn't menthol, but I can't use menthol for breathing. I think that was autocorrect again. Should be so does menthol. Okay, and it says also I cannot find your Facebook page or group, Michelle, not for love nor money. I will go find it and I will link it. Timmy says, thank you very much, Enid, Inherited Stitches. And Enid says, me and eucalyptus don't jive. I know one of my nieces is allergic to eucalyptus. Okay, Timmy says, Tank, I wasn't expected. I was 5 weeks premature. Wow. Susan says, are you on oxygen, Tank? Timmy says, peppermint stitches, I believe Tank is. Tank sent me some beautiful stitch markers the other day. I sent her a thank you card. Tank says, I was on oxygen 24/7. My insurance stopped paying the big portion, and I was paying $275 a month. I can't afford it, so I'm no longer on oxygen. Oh, wow, Tank. So sorry. Okay, Timmy says, I'm the second of a set of twins. Okay. Yeah, Tank, I'm so sorry. I can't believe your insurance did that, Tank. I'm a prisoner in my own home now, says Tank. I'm so sorry. I think you can fight it. You can probably talk to the insurance head of your state and
State Attorney General.
yeah, state attorney general, and they'll get your insurance to pay that. Timmy's asking what kind of insurance Tank has. Enid says, laugh out loud, there's mail coming to me from the hospital I'm scheduled to get an MRI at. I wonder if it will say my insurance said no. You know, insurance tries to get away with murder, and unless you fight back, they didn't want to pay for me to stay an extra day at the hospital because my milk wasn't coming in and I couldn't feed my daughter. So then my doctor told them, well, then she's going to have 3 days of nurse visits to her home. And they said no, they'll do one. So the doctors just kept me in another day to the hospital. And so that's what's, insurance tries to get away with as much as they can so they don't have to pay. The less they have to pay, the better. Yes, Susan, that is horrible. That is horrid what the insurance is doing. Timmy says, my birthday is in 9 days. First one I'm celebrating without my twin. He died almost 2 years ago. Wow. Timmy, happy birthday. Susan says, I am on oxygen 24/7 and I use a concentrator. I don't know what that is. Oh, my mother-in-law used one. My father-in-law is on oxygen now. If he doesn't refuse to take it. Okay. Inherited Stitches says, I'm sorry, Timmy. Me too. Tank says, I had a concentrator and small tanks. I was going to keep the tanks. They said you can't. Tank, if it's a medical necessity, which I believe it is, you can get your PCP to help or liaison person from your doctor's office. Yes, you can do that, or your state attorney general. Yeah, it just takes a little time. Enid says, I'm on an asthma control medication. It's pretty expensive. Insurance pays most of it, though. Oh, that's good. Tank says, I have 18 to 23% lung function. Holy cow. Wow.
What time do you leave?
About 12:30. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am lucky. My husband has good insurance. Yes, you are lucky. Thank you very much, Michelle, says Timmy. I hope you all can get the help you need, Tank, especially you. Timmy, the company my husband works for changed our insurance. It changed how much is allowed. Enid says, ooh, that stinks, Tank. And Timmy says, oxygen concentrator is a large machine that hooks you up via the cannula or CPAP. My mother-in-law had one of those before she passed away. The oxygen dries my nose and makes it bleed. Oh, that stinks, Susan. But yet you need the oxygen in order to live. So, my father-in-law used to use something to keep his nostrils moist, I guess. for that. Timmy says, Tank, will talk by DM later, okay? Tank says, I take Duoneb. I'm not reading those words. You take 3 things. Enid says, speaking of which, I need to do the Advair. Be right back. Okay. Tank says, okay, Timmy, but we are the proverbial people that fall through the cracks. Don't say that, Tank. Tank, I fight for everything that I need. And Tank, I know your health isn't that great, but you need to find someone who will fight for you. Could be your state attorney general, could be a lawyer, could be your doctor's office. Tank says, I'm still on my BiPAP, but it's a full face mask and smothers me. Timmy says, so we can work on yours. Susan says, yes, true. I lost so much blood, I ended up in hospital. Wow. Timmy says, so Tank asked for a cannula? Timmy says, dang peppermint. Yeah. That's rough. Tank, I may have an extra cannula for you. I think that's how you pronounce it. I may be wrong. Tank says, I'm a mouth breather. And Timmy says, if you want it, Tank. Wow. Is cannula, so cannula is the proper way to say that? It probably will not work on the BiPAP, says Tank. Cannula. Okay. Cannula. I'm so glad I get to talk to you, ladies. It's wonderful. I need more thumbs, people. Is there a place to hook a cannula, Tank? Tank says, you're saying nose cushion or pillows, right, Timmy? I have lots of cannulas if you need them, says Susan. I get a verse of the day sent to my phone every day. Do you want me to read it for you? Timmy says, if you have them or even towels rolled up. Tank says, I have cannulas left from the O2 concentrator. Susan says, okay, Tank, yes. It says, 1 Chronicles 16:11. Search for the Lord and for his strength. Continually seek him. Sometimes I think one verse is not enough. So I do have a devotional in the other room, and it's called Jesus Calling. I find it's a good way to start the day. And I like it because it doesn't have like 365 days without dividing it into months and days, but it goes every month and then each day of that month, and it continues on like that. So I like it that way better. Okay, so that's a good one. Tank says, my body retains C carbon. Okay. Susan says, I would love you to read the devotional now. Okay. It sure is a great way to start your day. Give thanks for waking up to live it. Yeah, let me go get it. It's called Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence. And today is the 16th. It says, self-pity is a slimy, bottomless pit. Once you fall in, you tend to go deeper and deeper into the mire. As you slide down those slippery walls, you are well on your way to depression, and the darkness is profound. Your only hope is to look up and see the light of my presence shining down on you. Though the light looks dim from your perspective, deep in the pit, those rays of hope can reach you at any depth. While you focus on me in trust, you rise ever so slowly out of the abyss of despair. Finally, you can reach up and grasp my hand. I will pull you out into the light again. I will gently cleanse you, washing off the clinging mire. I will cover you with my righteousness and walk with you down the path of life. The verses are Psalm 40, verses 2 and 3, says, He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear and put their trust in the Lord. That's Psalm 40, verses 2 and 3. And then there's, why are you in despair, O my soul? And why have you become disturbed within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him for the help of his presence. And that is Psalm 42, verse 5 in the NASB Bible. And then there's another verse here. The Lord delights in those who fear him, who put their hope in his unfailing love. And that is Psalm 147, verse 11. Okay, Tank says, my husband and I start our day in prayers together and always end in prayers together. But I'm sure with other people that have chronic illnesses, pray every minute of the day. Tank, I pray pretty much constantly. I have issues to overcome. I need God's help every minute of every day. And when I don't, I realize it's short-lived when I don't think I need him, because I always need him, especially when I'm not feeling good. Hi, Timmy. I'm a twin too. My brother. Timmy says, Roseanne Alexander he's still alive. Do y'all have a good relationship? Susan loves it, loves the devotional. Maybe I'll start devotionals in my channel. You are healthy, you are wealthy, you are enough, says Christian Bridges. Are you a subscriber to my channel? Timmy says, Isaiah 41:10 was mine this day. I didn't bring my Bible with me, so love, unity, family, yes. New sub, gotta go in store. Oh, so you just subscribed to me? Do you crochet? The Bible tells us, abide in him and he abides in us. That's all that keeps me going. Yes. And being kind to one another is an awesome thing too, because it makes the world a better place. You should start devotional in your channel. I'm thinking about it. I'm afraid to run some people off because it's primarily crochet. Is that a crochet hook case I spy with my little eye? Where do you spy a crochet hook case? Michelle, have you heard of Auntie Mama? She has a channel, comes on around 8 Eastern time, so that's 7 my time. No, I haven't heard of her. Christian, am I saying your name correctly? Because I've never seen that spelling for Christian. Roseanne says, yes, I have that twin thing with me with the senses or the issues of him getting hurt, and I feel the pain and not him. I know it's unique and awesome. Hi, Chastity. How are you? Chastity or Charity? Forget. Hi, y'all, and Michelle. What do you mean, don't be? Oh, unsure about whether to start devotionals? It's Charity. I do devotional videos on my channel. I know you do. I'm thinking about it. I need and would love to learn again. I'm gonna start a segment on Monday where I'm doing video tutorials on learning how to crochet and how to read patterns. Now I've got 2 people who want to learn to crochet that I know of who are on my channel. And some of the people don't know how to read patterns, so I could help with that too. Okay, God wants you to follow. Yes, He does, Susan. Follow Him. Timmy says, I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. I will help you. Yes. Christian. I don't know what you mean by STON. Are you in the United States, or is English your second language? Timmy says, hey, frog. Peppermint Stitches says, yes. Okay. Timmy says, Roseanne Alexander, great. It sucked when my twin died unexpectedly. Yes, I bet it did. Timmy, I am no good at times. I'm going to try to probably record it probably tomorrow, but I'm no good at scheduling. So usually once I record it and upload it, then I can figure out when I'm going to put it on. I have no idea what time that'll be. It won't be a live, it'll be a video. Okay. Good morning, everyone, says Nana Michelle. Hi, how are you? And then Enid says, hi, Michelle. Hey, Nana Michelle, says Timmy. Susan, why everybody's talking at once right now. It's jumping. So, also Tap Mama, the Big Brigade, reads devotionals at night and she does crochet. Yes. If you doing a devotional run someone off, you don't need them on your channel anyway. That's true, Anita. Hi, Sue. How are you? Hi, Sue. Timmy says, okay, Michelle. Roseanne says, I'm scared of that, Timmy. I'm sorry for your loss. Talking about their twin passing away. Enid says, I bought a whole bunch of rose-scented stuff like soap, baby body powder. Mama Sue says, hi, I love to crochet. Charity says, yes, amen, Anita. Yep. Beautiful inherited. Sorry, I get excited over goofy stuff like that, says Enid. Well, you should see what we just ordered from Amazon. I love the smell of roses. Yes. Hi, Liz. How are you? Hi, everyone in the chat, says Liz. I'm so glad you're here. I'm here if that ever unfortunately happens to you, because twins get it the worst. I'm going to buy rose body spray later. I'll smell like someone's grandma, and I'm cool with that. That's okay. Timmy says, hey, Liz. Liz says, hi, Sweet Tank. Hi, Timmy. And Enid says, also, I have coffee. I can smell the color 9. That's awesome. Charity says, hi, Liz. Liz says, hi, Frog. Tank says, I love coffee. Roseanne, smiley face and prayer hands. Timmy says, I need coffee. I had 2 cups this morning. I'm good. Now I've got raspberry iced tea in my jug. Charity says, I need to get me some coffee. Tank says, my head is spinning today. Oh no. Take some deep breaths if you can, Tank. Liz says, hi, Roseanne. Liz, I'm thinking about starting devotionals on my channel. And I'm also thinking about starting tutorials. I have 2 members who want to learn how to crochet. Two of my followers. One of them being the guy from last night. And one of them is a new guy. His name is Christian, I think, Christian Bridges. He was in here a little bit ago. Okay, hey, Liz says I just woke up. Wow. Timmy says I've had less than 3 hours of sleep with this CGM. Roseanne says, hi, Liz. Susan says, I love coffee, but coffee doesn't like me. Sometimes if I have too much coffee, it's not going to work for me either. So 2 cups is my limit for now. So Timmy says, Liz loves it. You love the teaching how to crochet or the devotionals or both? Timmy says, Michelle, I want to learn how to read patterns better. I will work on that too with you all. I love to crochet. Tank says, I've been up long enough that it's time for a nap. I know the feeling, Tank. And Liz says, hi, Peppermint Stitches. Timmy says, I hear you, Tank. Yeah, I've been up for quite a while too. Peppermint Stitches says, hi, Liz. Tank says, from sinus pressure, I think. Oh. Do you think peppermint would help? Sometimes those nose strips would help too, maybe. Maybe I'll put some of those in a bag for you. Liz, I need your address to send you garlic seeds. Can you send me an email with your address, Liz? Liz says I need a nap too. You just woke up, Liz. That's what you said. Timmy says migraine's starting. Oh no. That's no good. Tank says you just got up, Liz. That's what I said. Okay, Enid says I took a coffee hiatus for months. And how did that work out for you, Enid? Drinking biscuit tea right now. I had coffee yesterday and it just didn't sit right, which was sad since it was good coffee. It was blueberry flavored. Wow. Never had blueberry flavored coffee. Timmy says, be right back. Nurse is here. Oh, temp, that stinks. I'm sorry. I think you meant tank. Garlic seeds, yummy. She wants to grow garlic. Oh, you woke up feeling tired, Liz. All right. Well, if you get me, send me your address. I'll send you about 10 or 12 seeds to grow garlic. Tank says, hi, Nana Michelle. Susan says, I love garlic. I eat 1 clove raw every day from my garden. And again, my garden consists of garlic and just garlic. Okay, I'll email Michelle. Thanks, Liz. Enid says, but now we can't get Coke Zero, so Liz says, hi, Nana Michelle. Hi, Rita, how are you? I'm doing good. I read a devotional in here earlier, and I think I'm going to start reading the daily devotional every day. What I like about this book, Jesus Calling, is every day it doesn't go like today is July 16, and I go to July 16. It's not numbered like up to day 365. So it's easier to find the one you need. So I like this one. And it's a easy to read, comfort size print. So, hello, my beautiful. Okay, wait. How are you, honey? Hi, everybody in the chat. What do garlic seeds look like? Susan says, I would like to grow some too. Tang says, little heads of garlic? No. They are seeds that grow on top above the ground. They grow on stalks and they have little curlicues, and then they have a pod with a membrane over it. And as the garlic ripens, the membrane starts disappearing from the seeds, and the seeds end up falling to the ground. So if you don't cut it off and separate them, then you're going to have seeds all over your yard. So you'll have seeds grown all over your yard next year. Okay. So does it help? What, eating garlic every day? Yes, it's supposed to clean out your system. Whatever that means, I'm not sure. Rita says, hello, my beautiful Liz. Been missing all of my cute patooties. Had company this week. Well, that's always nice to have company, Rita. Liz says, hi, my dancing Rita. Tang says, we eat copious amounts of fresh garlic. And Rita says, hi, Tang, hi, sweetie. Tang says, hi, Rita. And Nana Michelle says, how you doing, Liz? Liz Crochet and More, hi. Love to crochet. Hi, Rita Pacheco. Susan says, Rita, everyone likes to dance with you. Christina removed a message that she wrote. Tank says, blueberry flavored coffee sounds better than it tastes. Yuck. Rita says, Michelle, that's awesome. We would love that. What, the devotional? Or the tutorials on how to crochet? The biggest thing I think is learning how to hold your hook and your yarn. Hi, Christina. How are you? Rita says, hello, sweet peppermint stitches. I've been missing dancing. Had company. Thank you, honey. Susan says, does it do good in Colorado? I'm sure it does. Tells Chris, can you cook masuka tomorrow? I don't know who you are. Are you a subscriber to my channel? Because only subscribers are supposed to be able to come in here. Garlic is a natural antibiotic. Yes, Tank. Yes, the devotional, that would be nice. Yes, thank you. And I would love learning how to read a pattern. That would be awesome. I can do my best. Some things I have trouble with, like I'm having trouble understanding round 76 of this pattern, but it's a very intricate, detailed Afghan. So I need help, and I'm going to look into it today because I'm going to see my people today from the Crochet Guild. I would love learning how to read a pattern. Yes, read a devotional is always good. Yes. I think he left because I kind of told him only. Okay. Michelle, where did you get the seeds originally? From garlic from my husband's grandmother's garden. They told me to dig it all up. Hi, Dance. How are you? I'm good. Thank you, Christina. This is called the Liliana. Hooked on Sunshine has it on their site. What plans do I have for Saturday? My plans are to, what do you got, Liz? You said you got me. Love you, Liz. I've been missing you. Dan says, what plans do you have for Saturday? I'm going to a charity workshop, and it's women in my crochet guild that meet to make charity items to give to charity. And I'm going to bring this Afghan because a lot of them have made it. And I'm going to get some help today with that row. So that's what my plans are today. I don't have any other plans other than that. And that is from 1 to 3 p.m. this afternoon. So about an hour and a half. Oh, thank you, Liz. I reported him too. Good and good to hear. I'm glad you're doing great. I like your new video about dancing to Billie Jean. Thank you, Rita. It's not easy, but I'm thankful that I've got some people to help me with it. Hold on just a minute. Hello? Sorry, I had a phone call. Where did you get the... Okay, I read that part. Thank you. Michelle, that is so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, that's great. My husband has a green thumb. Do you sell the garlic seeds? No, I will send them to you. Okay. Interesting. Hi, Dance. Dan says it's 6:45 here, p.m. Dan says hi to Liz and more. Dan says thank you. Dance's name is Jack. You should check out his videos. He's got some awesome dance moves. I spy with my little eyes something red. You spy my shirt, I think. Okay, so yes, Dance is Jack. He ended up in one of my lives about a week and a half ago. And he's just one of us now. He's one of my crochet yarny friends. Even though he doesn't crochet. So Susan says, hi, Jack. So yeah, I was thinking about changing my name to Michelle Prays and Crochets in Kansas. What do you all think of that? I need thumbs, guys. You like it? That sounds beautiful. I like it. It kind of rhymes. They're not spelled the same. It all started with a girl that was asked me for prayer in the chats or in the comments section. She would ask me to pray for her friends, for her family. And I thought, I can do that. Because I pray all the time. And I've told some of you in my live last night that why I believe in prayer. Sorry, I forgot to put that's okay. I do it too. I forget all the time until people remind me. I love the new name. That's cool. Yes, prayers are always good. Prayers are always heard. Whether or not we get the answers we want, yes, it's Becky that I'm talking about. But Becky may have a mental issue. She may be a special needs kid. Yeah, we don't always get the answer we want, but we get the answer we need. That is so true. And God has told me over and over again, my grace is sufficient for you. Like when the Apostle Paul prayed 3 times to have that thorn in the flesh removed. Yeah, and God said, my grace is sufficient for you. Because his power is made perfect in our weakness. So the weaker we are, and the brighter he shines through us to the world. And he helps us in our weakness and in our limitations. Yeah, I've talked to some content creators who said, if she's not asking you for your personal information, she's not a threat. You don't need to report her, just that Becky girl. Just ignore her. Yep, that's why he's God. Because he helps us in our weakness and in our struggles. And when we call to him, we are more aware of his moving on our behalf. It's not that he won't if we don't ask. But if we ask him, then we know that he is the one responsible for helping us get through certain difficulties, and those difficulties are brought about because he's trying to help us conform to the image of his son. Yep. And Liz is saying, hit the thumbs up, please. Yep, ignore Becky. Sometimes she responds with a lot of emojis in the chat. She says, I love you. She said, I can call you grandma. That one really stung. Yes, if Jesus suffered, so will we. That's right, because after all, Jesus is the Son of God, and God allowed him to suffer, so we will too. I like how Jesus didn't answer people exactly how they wanted him to. I can't get away with that. Like what? Like when the apostles were, when Jesus was, after he was crucified and he went to the lakeside and he was cooking the fish for the disciples who said, let's go fishing, because Jesus was dead in their eyes and everybody else's. And they come to shore, and Jesus prophesies over Peter's, telling him how he's going to die. And Peter said, what about him? Referring to John. And he said, what's it to you? If I want him to stay till God's returns, till I return, what's it to you? I don't get that luxury to answer people that way. But then again, I'm not I'm not part of the Godhead. I'm a child of God through Jesus Christ. So I'm going to have to go because I have to leave in half an hour. So, yeah, he suffered a horrible torture before he died. That is true. And most people die from the excruciating beating he had to take, the lashing with the cat o' nine tails. And if Jesus suffered, we will too. Yes, we will. Sometimes I think I've suffered enough for 10 people, but God doesn't think so. All right, everyone, have a great day. God bless you all, and I'll see you next time. I may try to put up a video later or maybe another live chat. I don't know yet. But it would be like tonight, this evening. So Jack won't be here because it's already evening where he's at. You too, Nana Michelle. Thank you all for coming. Susan. Yes, I know. I know. He had pieces of flesh torn off. Yep. You're welcome. I'll send you those when I send you the yarn, okay? Susan? And Liz, email me, please, your address so I could send you some too. Rita, thank you for coming. You too. Have a wonderful day, all of you. It's good seeing you all. Hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye.